Jared Graham. I'm a musician, been a musician for nearly 20 years. And being at this point as a musician, I grew up in a household of all kinds of music, from everything from to country, R&B, hip hop, classical, opera, rock. I was introduced to so many kinds of different music at a younger age. But when it came to when I turned 13 or 14, it was the sound of a guitar that drove me so much that I was just like, I want to learn that. I want to learn how to play that kind of style instrument. That's what got me hooked onto harder music. Metallica was my gateway band. From there, just went on, and since I've been older, I've expanded so much with different kinds of styles of music and try to mix all that together to kind of create my own self image with it. The evergreens and the jagged peaks, the reindeer cold. I am the spirit of Northwest ghost. Being influenced at a younger age, I gravitated towards the genres of heavy metal and country music. They were the spectrum that spoke on tones that a lot of people go through in life, whether it be the aggression, anger, sorrow. We go through that in life. And, through my adolescence, been through that a lot. And I think that's what gravitated towards those genres, even though across the board people will see that as, they're on opposite spectrums, 180 of each other, but to me they speak the same language. So for me, what initially was with metal music and rock was the compositions, the fast pace. That's what, how do they play so fast? How do they just go crazy with the riffs and the composition of these great, amazing songs and albums that I just was like, I want to play like that. I want to go fast. I want to go crazy. And when I got older, especially my later teens, country music, I started to relate to a lot more with its subject matter of, heartbreak, loss, that happening more and more with family members and friends that have passed. And I gravitated towards the simple poetry of it. And that to me was inspirational, to hear these words and these lyrics that were so simple, yet they could hit you straight to the heart, especially when you could play on an acoustic with that way. And I think that's also what gravitated, not from electric, but to the acoustic side of music, that I wanted to try more, to see how I can do that as well, how I can bring that emotion that I've gone through experiences in life, through my own words. Among the shadows in the valleys low, drug-soaked dreams and memories, inside a broken home, a Northwest ghost. The rain, the fog, the love and loss. We find ourselves along these roads with nowhere left to go, a northwest goes. Within the last several years, I've been able to finally have the time to actually sit, work on my singing, work on my guitar playing. I mean, through the hours, through the stress, tears of anger, I mean, the cuts on my fingers from callus building, especially through quarantine, that was the biggest challenge for me, was the cutoff of influence around me. All I had was just my music, but it gave me that time to solely focus on myself. Who am I as an artist, as a musician? And I just kept growing from there, and from the going back to the basics of everything, finally recording myself in my own house, of just sitting there trying different songs that I've always loved and sharing that to the world through social media. That was a huge step for me, because at that point it was been years since anyone seen me play or knew that I played. So to kind of get that out a little bit, going like, no, this is what I do, this is what I like to go forward in my future. And I think from that was the build up to playing live again, was to finally bring out that same energy and emotion that I pour through every song I play to people. And to now playing just a couple shows already, it's been exhilarating to be in front of people again, to feed off that energy. What I give back, you know, it's just, I love to hear people tell me like, oh, I really connected with the song you did. That gives me more of a push to keep trying different things, different, styles of playing, singing. I mean, it's giving me more of a kick in the butt to really do something really cool like this. The young, the old, and long lost souls find ourselves along these roads with nowhere left to go, a northwest goes.